I'm extremely early. Wow. Hello, hello. Hi. Cowboy hat face.
Oh, gotta unmute myself. Hello! How's it going? Coming to you live.
Hello.
On this day of days, Black Friday. Exciting.
I've been fine.
Anybody get any
Work was
shopping
boring
in?
as booty.
Oh, gross. Well, I hope that means it wasn't super stressful. I mean, who goes to eat out on Black Friday? It's the worst time to go anywhere. I should know. I went out today because I needed to for groceries. Miserable, miserable traffic. Does anybody else smell?
I mean, I went to the international grocery place. I don't know if that counts.
I feel like
it wasn't stressful. I basically had to dance around to pass time.
Well, that's better than stressing out. I swear I smell like hot and spicy, cheesy goodness.
Is that like the International Space Station?
Don't know what it is. But yeah, I have basically no plan for tonight. We're really winging it. I have a few things, of course. Let's bring in... Yeah, there we go. Talking music. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I really, today, just because I felt like it, I released a little Bubsy short. And,
No, just a place where products from other countries are sold.
Ah. In classic YouTube fashion, it's now one of my most popular shorts. A short that I put less than a day of effort into is now one of my best performing shorts. Isn't that just how it goes? I don't think it was mentioned on stream yet, but the developer of Bubsy 4D has seen my my first Bubsy short. They have interacted with it, which is kind of interesting. I like Fabraz. They make decent games. I've played them. I think I own most of them, come to think of it. They made that slime sand game.
I am a cheese.
They got Demon Turf, and now they got Demon Tides on the way. As well as Bubsy 4D. Have they made anything other than that? Let me check. I haven't actually looked into this.
I remember this yo-yo.
Bubsy, Demon Tides, Demon Turf, Slime Sand. Looks like that's it. I guess they publish some stuff, which is pretty cool. It's good that they're big enough to be a publisher now. But so far, I have played or interacted with all of their games. It's weird to think about. I also have a new internet situation going on. So for repeat viewers, you may have noticed that the past few streams have been very they've ended in disaster. This time will be different, I'm sure of it, because we have diagnosed the problem with the internet and we've solved it.
Yes.
Whole new router. Apparently the old one was on its last legs. So we are set. We are good. Hopefully, this is mostly a test run, I guess, to see just how good this new router is.
Holiday miracle.
It really is, like a Christmas miracle. Well, let's not speak too soon.
A race to hoping. Internet is a weird technology in a good way.
Most times, sure. Let's head on over to the drawing desk, shall we? And now, like I said, no plans whatsoever. Hold on, that's the intro music. Let's bring in... what do we got? That's good enough, I suppose. Yeah, right about there. This is here just for a failsafe, but I do have a list of things, and I'm kind of leaning towards laying out a map of Humston, which is the place where Naomi and River live. That would be a useful thing to have for future reference. Anyone here a city planner? that would be useful. Let's see. Start a new... let's go like... yeah.
Just open up cities skylines.
Yeah, that'll work. What has worked for my Blender demonstration is actually grabbing a map of the general location that they sort of live in real life, which is northern Ohio. Okay. So if Bloom Pop, let's say this little...
You've doomed them already.
this little head here is Bloom Pop. And Bloom Pop is on the shoreline of Lake Erie. Let's say this is like, yeah, we'll go with that. Why don't we do like just a solid color? Something like that. And then kind of tapers off into the mainland. Okay, let me just lay it out for you, because it would be more interesting, I think, if I showed the stream what I'm working with. This is basically the area they live in. A very clever chatter actually figured out the exact location that I got the reference for Bloom Pop. On an earlier stream, I showed off the exact location where I thought Bloom Pop would be nice to put it at.
I played Animal Well for 12 hours today and I only have 6 eggs left. I'm gonna go die IRL now, but I hope you have a cool stream.
Well, hey, I hope it was a good time. Maybe drink some water. Take a shower. And get some rest. Those eggs are fun to go for. And even after you get those eggs, there's still more to go for. In the bunnies and such. There's a lot to unravel in that game. But I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed it. Animal Well is a fantastic experience.
I've been megabonking the last few days trying to get everything unlocked.
Ah.
I've found, I think, 5 buns.
Well, that's pretty good. I think that's better than what I got. I think I found 1 naturally, and the rest are just like pretty esoteric. I've seen Megabonk. It's tempting. It's tempting, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we got that. Let's keep that in the tab just for safekeeping. And then what I'm debating with myself
I've kept 3 versions of the flute wheel in my head for like 5 hours, lol.
Oh my god. Insano style. Do I adhere strictly to the geography of this place, or do I mix it up a little? I'm feeling like I should mix it up a little, keep it a bit more fantastical and fictional, instead of just being the place. Although I do like... It's just kind of perfect, isn't it? That... this little knob.
Mix it up?
Should mix it up. Because, basically, there are a lot of points in this area that work very well for their story. I'm talking mostly about Cedar Point. This very touristy, just entertainment center over here. You got these nice little environmental sections, state parks, really nice. Just nice looking naturey places. And the lake, of course. A lot of elements that come together for reasons I can't explain at the moment. But they come together very well for these characters and their story. So I'm thinking how I mash them up into a blender. Maybe I should go way way crazy with it, right? One important set piece that needs to happen is a lighthouse. There needs to be a lighthouse at the point of some place, and I'm thinking there could be a really cool formation here. Something weird and wacky looking. There's a very important lighthouse where some weird things happen, and it would be very appropriate if the place the lighthouse is very weird looking. It's just something I'm doing to pass the time, really. I had nothing prepared for today. Maybe there can be like an island here or something. Something along those lines. You know, and a far off island actually works really well. Something that's like way out here. Something not too big, but just a little bit. I want there to be like open real estate here. And there is also a lot of, yeah, I kind of want to preserve Sandusky Bay, because that's a nice little point there. We're just highly exaggerating in the geography of Sandusky. I don't want it to be too, like, perfect looking. You gotta have some lumps and flumps. Flumps and lumps. So, how was Thanksgiving, eh? Hey? Hey? Hey?
Mine was V and it was near my birthday, so my family ate cake.
Hot dog.
We made a purple sweet potato casserole with a spiced meringue.
Purple. I didn't know they come in purple.
Is blue meant to be water or land?
It's meant to be lands. You know, that's actually a good point you make there. Probably be using green, shouldn't I? Let me just make it super clear here. I got this big, this cowlick thing going here. It's a little too fantastical.
Tentacle reef.
It truly is. Now it's like a forked tongue.
Mermaid tail.
Or a mermaid tail, that's a bit more fantastical, yes. And there could be some kind of like naming convention to be used there. Now, I have two names for various places in this area. And the first one is... That's very, very small. It's not Humstum, it's... Humston. Not that big. Not that big either. Not that big either. There we go. Maybe a little bit bigger. I'm screaming right now, don't mind me. There we go. No! Oops. Damn it. No. There we go. 200. 200 is the size. Alright, so we got Humston. And Sorta Bay.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, where's Cleveland at? Relative to... Cleveland would be a little bit to the east. Could be like a wiggly thing. That doesn't look too bad. Have the inlet, kind of this small thing, and then... I would like it if this was short enough of a distance to where there could be a bridge here.
Isle Delfino.
It's a little Delfino-esque, isn't it? My reasoning for having these types of shapes is I would like there to be 2 points. 2 points at which there are 2 very important landmarks. One being the Cedar Point kind of alternative, which is the sort of resort entertainment center, which would be the setting for a certain point in the story. And then there would need to be a point for a lighthouse, which would also be important for another aspect of the story. But would the... should the lighthouse and the convention center be in the same general area? They might need to be, come to think of it.
Resort should be where the islands are, logically.
Yeah, no, you're correct there. So what I could do is just...
Is stream effing?
Oh no, is it? It looks like it's fine on my end. I've got perfect frames. I have exactly 420 drop frames, which is 0.8%, which is a very good ratio. It might be, YouTube? I don't know, YouTube says it's got excellent collection. Excellent collection. An excellent collection of frames that are being distributed to...
Might be a YT thing.
YouTube Center.
It looks good now.
Nice. It might be good if I just knock off this whole stupid thing. What am I doing? Because we need to, let's have some little markers here. We want to have... Oh, here we go, perfect. Wrong. space for Bloom Pop, which would be whereabouts there. We'd need a place for...
A lighthouse would be closer to where that big bay area is to guide ships into port.
This is also true. Alright. Well, let's do this. That doesn't work. Okay, we have lighthouse, and then we have we'll call it R for resort. So resort realistically would be somewhere around here, real close to water on all edges, next to those funny little islands. And ideally, we'd want the lighthouse to be within spitting distance of this resort. That is important. So perhaps we can twist our little tentacle in a different direction.
Is this the Bloom Pop universe map?
It is, yes. That is what we're working on today. It is something that's been sort of foggily bumping around in my head, but we really need to get this down on paper so that I can really start getting this, getting things set in stone. One thing I have done during the week is setting in on paper a timeline, a definitive
might be worth
timeline.
Putting on the island itself and the lighthouse toward the end of the tentacle.
Ooh. Okay. Yes.
Or vice versa. Cratography Maker 301.
I don't know. Let me look at this actual real life map again. Yeah. Okay. There are like a ton of little islands on Lake Erie. Weirdly enough. Ferry. Let me look up. Ah, perfect. I have a little indicator of where every lighthouse is in the area. Okay. And yeah, it would be... Yeah, it wouldn't really make sense to have it here. It would be better to have it, like, on either end of this zone here. So, what we need to do is work some stuff around if I want to get this place looking like the way I want it to. So if I curve this like so. Let me use the line art tool actually so we can really I don't know, that doesn't look quite as satisfying of a curve though, does it? Something like that. Let's see. I think we can come to a compromise here. Because there is like a Cedar Point itself is on a really weird stretch of land. And that would be this right here. There is a lighthouse, apparently, right at the end of Cedar Point, like right here. There's a lighthouse right here at the end of Lakeside. And there's also apparently another lighthouse, like in the middle of the lake right here. I mean, right off the shore, I suppose. So going by that logic, we got a goofy little thing here. You put the lighthouse here. And the resort itself is all part of this squiggle. And, Herm. There's like a bridge coming from there to there. That seems like a really long way for a bridge, though. I want to see what this bridge looks like in real life. That's got to be a long bridge, right? Let me get a little person down here to peep this bridge. I'm doing a little geoguessing right now. Hang on. Actually, yeah, get me, like, on the damn bridge. Pick me up. Pick up my little guy. Put him down there. Oh, weird. Okay. No, that's not right. Hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I probably shouldn't have maps up on stream. I'm probably going to accidentally dox myself.
Bridges in southern states are ridiculously long since they go over lakes and wakes.
So what I'm seeing here is this bridge isn't actually a bridge. It's just like a long man-made like stretch of earth. It's weird. It's like a dirt bridge. This thing has got to flood constantly. Let me just give you a little like taste of what this bridge looks like. I'm gonna go right in the middle of this place. And I'm gonna take a little screen cap. No, go back, stupid. Go back. Okay, this looks vaguely bridge-like, come to think of it, actually. Okay. Screen cap that. Yeah, this is what most of that bridge looks like. It's like dirt and rocks and bushes with a big long road on it for a long time. It's kind of crazy. I wonder how like stable that is. I mean, it's ground, so I mean it's probably more stable than a bridge. I don't know. Interesting.
Artificial land bridge.
Yes, exactly. And that's all of that. Very interesting. I feel like having a bridge from here to here.
Hopefully connected to the lake bed.
This feels wrong to have a bridge there, especially a land bridge. Because then where all the boats getting into. I guess we could have like a little lump. A little lump hump. Something like that, and then there could be a connecting bridge there to keep the place just a little bit more connected to everything. And then have the bridge
You should plan this in reverse. Set up your ports first so you understand the way logistics would work.
Set up my ports first. Like the places the boats would go into. Okay. Well, there would probably be a port. Let's do a little port icon. Actually, yes. Probably be a port right around here. Around here. And one right there for good measure. Let me, I don't know anything about where the ideal place of a port should be, so let me look up where ports are. Well, obviously, yeah. Okay, there's also... Okay, what I'm learning is there doesn't need to be too many ports. So honestly, this port might even be a bit of an overkill in terms of having boats around. So, this kind of makes sense here. Then that makes sense over there. And then we can have... If I have a bridge there, then... Okay, what? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Just move the port here. Problem solved. Then the connecting bridge there. That's good. Yeah. Yes. And then, okay, hear me out. Over here is Humston, and over here is Sorta Bay. So then we have our two zones.
Looking good.
That kind of works. I'm not displeased with that. I really have to pee. Let me just save this file real quick. We'll go with Humston. Or let's call it Popcorn Carne Map.
I still think putting the resort near the small island sound.
Yeah. We could... what I could do... Because this kind of makes sense in terms of actual... real-life analog. The where those islands are kind of where the national parks are, so those could be like wildlife sanctuaries. Or something adjacent to that. But we also could just have some fun little islands off the, But then you could argue, why wouldn't they just put the lighthouse on the islands? Alright, hang on. It doesn't have to be super out of the bay. That's kind of fun. Okay, that's that. Those are icons. Make those a little transparent. Clean this up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer looking. Yes, yes. I did say not to make it look too clean, but it kind of just looks a bit nicer when it's clean, doesn't it? Yes. That way, we got our little fun islands over here.
Very
got our
D&D
little
map creation.
Yeah, it really is kind of, isn't it? That's that. That's Humston. We got everything
Love your
that.
content, man. Keep it up.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. On that note, I've got to take a monster piss. So, I've only been streaming for like 40-50 minutes, but I guess it's good a time as any to put some Phantom Investigators on. Let me get the old... It's been a while. It's been a real long while since we put on some Phantom Investigators. Animation, yes. Phantom. Yes, and I don't even remember what episode we were on. Haunted Dreams, I remember that one. Stall of Doom, yes. Were-Dog. I think the last one we saw was Were-Dog, so now we have an episode called Year of the Snake. Perfect. I will be right back.
Phantom Investigators.
Phantom. With the heebie-jeebies, gloomy, goony, supernatural sleuthing. Phantom. The freaks are at your door tonight. Tomorrow and our team going to take up the fight.
rest a moment before the final test.
About that final test. Any chance I could skip it?
Not if you want your red belt.
I was kinda getting attached to this green one. Sifu, please don't make me spar with Ray. He's the best fighter in the class.
Yes, but most powerful does not always win. The cobra does not always eat the rabbit.
Have we been watching the same nature shows?
Life is balanced, Jericho. For every certain outcome, there is an uncertain one. Within all that is evil, there must also be good. You must come to know yin and yang.
Look, I'll meet your two friends later. Right now, I just need some practical advice. Like how to avoid being pummeled.
You must be smarter. That is how the rabbit defeats the snake. You must use this before you use these.
Right, headbutt first. Thanks, Sifu.
Ouch! That's gonna leave a mark.
Casey, what are you doing here? What if somebody saw you morph?
I was careful. Besides, I wanted to see you get your belt.
I told you guys, I'd get too nervous if any of you were here.
You're doing great so far.
That's because I haven't sparred with Ray yet. I don't stand a chance. His nickname's King Cobra.
Jericho, Raymond, it is time. Raymond.
Coming.
King Cobra's looking a little sluggish. What's he gonna do, bore you into submission?
Something's wrong. He must be baiting me.
Fight with honor. Begin.
Come on, Ray. Give me your best shot. Yeah! Yeah! I don't know what you're up to, but let's see if you can deal with this.
My V-Buddy!
Got your attention now?
You're okay. You had me so scared. Here you go, little dude.
Some crazy mojo in this here dojo.
How come that kid's a circle?
You want some more? He okay? Does this mean I get my belt?
Huh. Well, that's a perfect pausing point. I'm sure we'll have more Phantom Investigators, soon. Cliffhanger.
Damn bruh.
I love coming into this show like 3 minutes after it starts and just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. It's a really good, it's a really fun way of experiencing that show. All right. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm liking that. I was thinking about it on the toilet. Building this in city skylines is actually like not a half bad idea, or something adjacent to city skylines. I don't think do I own city skylines? I don't think I'm gonna turn this into a city skylines playthrough. As it turns out, I don't own city skylines. I think I'm all right with that. I
Not
don't think.
again with the poop joke off the bat.
Me? Did I make a poop joke? What did I say?
Not yet.
Okay. So you just preemptively thought I was talking about poop. It's a good guess, anyways. It's like 30% of anything I say.
Future vision. More like 49%.
49.
Fecal funny. Yeah, we have future vision.
So it makes sense for River to live a little bit more inland.
In the near future, the record will make it big.
All I gotta do is keep up that fecal funny. Probably somewhere along these lines is probably where River lives. Right about there. Right around this. Whoops, why did I do that? I think right below the O in Humston. And then, what do we got? What do we got? Let me check the old real-life map.
Is River making waterfront property salary?
Waterfront property salary. I don't think she's quite on the waterfront. In fact, maybe it would make a bit more sense if she was like smack dab in the middle of the inland. The important thing is that she's like within about this radius of the store, because the way they meet is sort of serendipitous it's due to a serendipitous event that is because they are in such close proximity. Like right about there. Maybe even like just a smidgen closer. Right about there. I guess that's all the important landmarks that the stream would need to know about at this point in time. Anything I'm missing? I guess we could put on
transportation a big thing in this world, or does she bike everywhere? Or own a moped or a car?
In 2002, or around the time that the story takes place, she would probably be taking a bike everywhere. I don't think we got trains up here. Buses, maybe. But I think a bike would work for River. Especially, actually, come to think of it, yes, indeed. Because having a bike comes into play with her getting a job at Bloom Pop. It is how she ends up becoming the delivery person, which you see in the end of Disc 2, where she is attempting to deliver something, and is then obliterated by a dog. Okay. The pier. There needs to be a pier where... Hold on, where's the band poster at? Is another important thing. Luncheon Junction, West Point Road, Vantage Bay. Okay, Vantage Bay. Well, I can't change that. It's already set in stone, so... Huh. Would this be Vantage Bay? I mean, we already got Sorta Bay. It really just makes sense if this was Sorta Bay. This thing here. I guess Vantage Bay could be up here. Yeah, that's not too unrealistic, I think.
Record and everyone else, how were y'all's holiday?
I had an alright time. I ate a lot of soup and a lot of garbage chips, and now I feel I've got just the slightest tummy ache, but I am doing all right. Yeah, okay, so... Beep boop beep bop boop beep boop. What
Sort of
defines
seems
a
funnier
bay?
to be the useless water area beyond the bridge.
The useless water area, yeah. Actually, maybe Sorta Bay would be more succinct if this whole, like, hourglass thing was Sorta Bay. Like so. And that comes back to what I'm trying to look up now, is what defines a bay? A broad inlet of sea where the land curves inwards. Examples of a bay. Okay, so it's basically what I thought. It's
Add
like
sharks and crabs.
it's like that. It's those, which is kind of what I figured. So, shit. Sort of written myself into a corner by adding another fucking bay. If only I had just said this was Sorta Bay. I'd come up with the name Sorta Bay after I made this poster. And I really like the name Sorta Bay.
Just walk it back, PPFFF.
Just walk it back. I can't! It's already set in stone. It's already there. It's in the video. Alternatively... Maybe, hold on. We call this, this area here... This area here...
It was a typo in universe.
It was a typo. That's a pretty big typo, buddy. That's a lot more than just a typo. That's a... I mean, that... So in universe, nobody shows up to their concert because they went to the wrong place. That's actually kind of funny.
Extended the land.
I'm thinking we call...
What's your take on the 67 trend?
I still don't really... I'm an adult that doesn't spend much time on the internet or interact with children, so my thoughts on it are... zero? Nothing?
Or they rented out a fake venue.
Okay.
Among Us.
I'm thinking...
He's old. Chat.
I'm afraid it's true.
Record is a UNC.
I am not a UNC. Call this little bloop here, we'll call that Vantage Bay. And we'll call this one over here. This one is Sorta Bay. Although it would make a lot more sense if this was Sorta Bay and that was Vantage Bay, because this is an actual bay, and this is only sort of a bay. but I'm really set on the idea that the name sorta is tied to the resort and the lighthouse. That's important. What is wrong with the lighthouse here? Why is there a little bit of... Did I fuck up? I think I fucked it up a little. Oopsie.
What if the sort of a bay was sort of a?
What if the sort...
Can you draw hoops and yo-yo?
Can I... What? Okay, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's get this out of the way. So this is Humston. We can actually start to categorize the places now, so we'll say that, everything within this darker green here is Humston. And then we can call, like, this down here.
Add a Bass Pro Shop alongside a Walmart. Please don't say you don't know who hoops and yo-yo are. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm almost 30 years old. I can't keep up with these kooky characters. Had an entire lifetime of kooky characters.
Who are hoops and yo-yo?
For all we know, this person could be gaslighting me into just trying to feel bad about not knowing these completely made-up
old
characters.
Hallmark characters, Pink Cat, Green Rabbit.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
They were on Hallmark cards.
Yeah, if you showed me a picture of them, then of course I would know who they are. I don't know the names of these
Naomi
characters.
does tax evasion.
Maybe. She would be into tax evasion, wouldn't she?
I do not Hallmark, buddy.
No, I do know exactly the characters you're talking about now. They would have kind of chipmunky voices. And they would be, they were basically like Minion-esque characters for boomers to laugh at. Give me, like, yeah, that's the perfect size right there. I'm just sectioning off the
Hallmark
land.
cards and flash-based e-cards, plus they got 2 TV specials and tons of merch.
They got TV specials? Oh my god. You don't see them anymore, do you?
What about Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I think those characters got retired.
IRS Audit Bloom Pop Disc Chapter.
An audit chapter. That would be good.
They did in 2015.
Oh, interesting. And then over here is Sorta Bay. Whoops.
I thought their Nick show was still running.
And maybe we should extend Humston to, like, down here.
Liking the Spyro music.
Thank you.
They never had an egg show from what I know.
Anytime I hear the Spyro 1 soundtrack, it makes me want to replay Spyro 1. It's like one of those
Where
almost
would be the
flawless
cows
games.
and WEAT farm?
The cows and wheat farm. Well, let's
Alvin
refer
and his
to
chipmunks, not Pink Cat and Green Fella.
refer to the old map, eh? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Boy, when you turn on the satellite view, this place looks kind of desolate.
They had, but it was 3D and I stopped watching it when the cat piss on the bed.
Alright.
At Voltrek Studio 6093 OK.
Like, look at how... What is going on? Is that all farmland down there? What's going on? Let's investigate. Oh, you know what? It is a lot of farmland. There are a shitload of farms. Oh my god, yeah. Almost the majority of the things, if you come away from even close to like
Hello, 3.
in here, these are all farms. What the heck? Why do you have a farm right there? I guess it's good irrigation. Hey? Real moist land, real close to the lake. Huh. Yeah, it's mostly farm.
Also nice place to dump.
Now who's talking about poo? Checkmate.
There is any Mexican restaurant on Humston?
I like the idea of there being some sort of ethnic restaurant that Naomi and River like to regular. I was thinking like a fun little like Chinese or Vietnamese restaurant.
Farming dumping your dirty mind, old man.
Farming and dumping, as in like dumping like cow shit? I'm not a farmer. I don't know how farms operate. Now let's just say steel ship in San.
Cracker
Okay.
Barrel should be there.
Cracker Barrel. Now, we did say that there is a pier. A pier on Vantage Bay. Which, going by the satellite imaging of this
Local
area,
Walmart.
there are not really any pier-type structures. I mean, there's kinda pier-ish structures here and there. Why don't we say, like, fuck it, and just... It doesn't matter if there's not one there in real life. Just put a pier. Put a pier on the bay. Why not? Well, let me look up this. Piers by the lake.
Yeah, just fuck it. Pier restaurant.
Yeah, it's a thing. Piers on. I was just making sure that there wasn't some weird arbitrary thing.
Just do it, it's your world.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want it to... I need to do a modicum of research to figure out, like, hey, is it
Hi.
normal that there are piers on the lake, and maybe there's like, no, piers don't go on lakes because of the way the water is, it dissolves the piers, or something like really crazy like that, you know? Some weirdly, oddly well-known thing that has escaped my mind for as long as I've been alive. So... It's still...
Piers can be on lakes LMFAO.
Okay, yeah, I figured. I was thinking kind of like
There is any water creature living in the bay.
There could be. It bugs me that Vantage Bay is here and not
Depends if
here.
you want to overpopulate the place or not.
I kind of want Vantage Bay to be right here. That makes more sense to me. Because it's closer to Bloom Pop, which is... It would work. It feels like it should be right here.
Depends on the size of the lake.
Hang on a minute. I need to do a little bit of god terraforming here. I'm just gonna split the land here. Just...
Name it Beverage Bay. Moises. I agree, Vantage Bay works better there.
It does. It really just
Hundreds
does.
dead. Oh yeah, Voodoo Vince music.
Love me some of that
9,000s
Vince.
found dead or missing.
The tectonic plates just split right there. Yeah, a little bit more of a roundness here.
Coca-Cola Zero Bay.
This soundtrack brings me heavy nostalgia. Not for Dropsy the Clown, but for the Wonka video. Because I used almost the entirety of the soundtrack for that video. So in my mind, it's the Wonka soundtrack and not the Dropsy the Clown soundtrack. But do play Dropsy the Clown. The same developer as the Hypnospace stuff. Support that guy. We gotta save Hypnospace too. It kills me inside that we're not getting that Hypnospace sequel. It kills me. That was like genuinely one of the highest, the greatest disappointments. Like in the past 10 years. Huge disappointment.
Hypnotoad. You're forgetting that gerrymandering would not make these district lines so defined.
Gerrymandering? You're gonna have to say it in terms that a stupid baby will understand.
Jerry Smith. Greedy Polet, I can chop up land in horrible ways.
I have no... I'm not a city planner. I don't know how district lines work.
Too old for 6'7", too young for gerrymandering. Are you
I know what
eating into the mud?
gerrymandering means, generally. Let me just do a quick Google search real quick. Define gerrymandering.
Record food Ashream stream.
The manipulation of electoral constituencies? Boundaries so as to favor one party or class. The manipulation of an electoral You think I understand what the hell that means? The manipulation of an electoral constituency as to favor one class. Okay, let me try to break this down into like dumb words.
He's learning how to read.
It's manipulating a boundary as to favor one class. Yes? Manipulating a boundary. It would not make these district lines so defined. I still don't get what you what you mean. Let me actually
Red
look
vs
at
blue.
the actual district lines. Are those district lines or is that just roads? That's just roads. Where are the district lines at?
It's like a guy at the pizza party wanting the middle slice of the pizza. Come on record, you got this. Need to explain it, dumber. I was being an ass anyway, not a real argument from me.
You just flashbanged the back of my head. So I don't. I guess in some way you've succeeded. I'm trying to figure out if districts are even this big or small. How big would it? Let me look up. All right.
Pro gaslighter.
Oh, Ohio district map. Okay, here we go. This is now we're talking. Okay, yeah. So
Virginia was once whole but split, so now we have West Virginia. Depends on how big this area is really.
I've been heavily undercutting the size of districts.
It's like when you want to drive a car but you are out of gasoline, so you use a bike to go to the gas station shop and buy Doritos and an energy drink.
At most, there would just be Humston and sorta. Okay. Okay, that simplifies things, actually.
Then the homeless jumps you. Correct. Can you draw hoops and yo-yo?
No. I'm not going to do that. I'm doing this right now. I'll tell you, I'll try to draw them from memory. That might be kind of funny. No. No, the previous color was better, wasn't it? No, it still needs to be like, hang on. Make it all the same color. And then what we do is we do a little this. Do a little.
Drawing things from memory would go hard. Oh yeah, question, where would the library be?
Oh.
Hoops and yo-yo docks in Humston?
The library. This is good. I should have like an even close. This is like the way zoomed out map. We should probably have a way closer map that just kind of looks like this. could probably hang on to that later. This is just like the rough concept. But let's look at this.
Can you add silent?
Can I add what? I could say the library is like, probably over this way, a bit closer inland, somewhere around here.
Just make it a 1 terabyte high-resolution map with infinite zoom.
Yeah. That'll be really efficient.
In the main city.
I guess where would, like, Humston Central be? I was feeling like this stretch would kind of be like the
Left
central, but that's
Where
way
are
too
these
little.
Yo-yo? I don't see them.
You need to learn patience.
Yeah, where would you have downtown?
That's not right. That is another valid question.
In Uptown. Oh, let me guess, they are invisible currently. A city would be inland between the two pairs.
Yes. Down here. This probably makes more sense. It's right down here. I gotta imagine that this isn't... Hold on. I'm a bad judge of, like, distance and just numbers and math in general. I'm a bit of a fucking idiot.
Hey Record, do you have any pets?
Not technically, no. I do very often see a cat, though.
Congrats, you actually just created Chicago.
I'll be honest with you. I was looking at Google Maps, and I zoomed in on my location, and for a second there I
Yeah,
forgot I
we can
didn't
tell you
have
a
it
bit.
on OBS. I was
You
like,
know.
oh shit, I just doxed myself.
Where's
Oh,
the nearest
fucked.
liquor store?
But it's not on screen right now. Because the only way I can judge distance is by seeing where I live and the distance it takes me to get to other places. That's the only way I'm able to gauge distance. That's how, like, slug-brained I am.
EFF. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was pretty good. Yeah, this would not be much distance at all. Like, this is all, in this, like, rectangle is all, like, very drivable within, like, 30 to 45 minutes. So nothing here would be too far away from anyone to get to.
Was the turnkey burnt or crispy?
The turnkey. The turnkey was just fine.
It was alive.
I suppose the library would be kind of close to the capital. Oh no, we're dropping frames. Not again. I thought we had fixed this. It's happening right around the time it usually does it. An hour and 30 minutes.
Did you watch the parade? If so, did you see the stupid Labubu float they had this year?
Oh god, they had a Labubu float? I saw... I'll tell you what I saw. I saw Goku, and I saw the goldfish float. That's all I saw.
God, no.
Oh, and Luffy. They had a Luffy float. This feels crazy. this world we're living in, that Goku and Luffy are hanging out at the...
Yeah, they did look it up.
At the
They're
Macy's
trying
Day.
to kill the stream again.
I'm fuming right now. It's like
Yeah, I love the anime floats.
slightly better than it usually is, but not quite.
What country is Humston in?
What country? It's in America. It is canonically in Ohio.
They also had Bluey and K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my god.
Canada.
Sadly in
Sadly
America.
in America. Oh no.
Call it sorta county. I guess county is sort of redundant, isn't it? Just call it sorta. I mean, we're like dipping. We're dipping.
I don't know why they had a Labubu float, but those companies have a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't get
Have you
it.
done a gender bent drawing of the girls yet?
No, I have not.
Could there be statues of old colonizers around?
Well, where would that? Where's Columbus again? Didn't they lobby to change Columbus into Flavor Town or some shit? I don't think that ever went through, did it? Columbus is way further inland, so I don't think there would be as much...
Confederates or Union?
I don't think there would be as much of that imagery in northern Ohio. Then again, I don't live there, and also this is my world, so we don't have to focus on the atrocities of the American people. We could just have fun people hanging out together.
Would River own a Labubu? There was also Pac-Man and some other ones, so yeah, they had some amazing ones, but why did they have to have a Labubu one? Why?
There would be a statue of record
Or maybe
at the
a
center of the
founder.
city. I
There
did
would
have
be a statue
when
of
you
record
come
at the center of the city.
now that you mention it,
At Kurokami GM, interesting question.
put a pin in that. There is a sort of a founding character named Dennis Leonard, who would either be a figurehead of the resort here or of Sorta itself, who would sort of be this mysterious founding character. That is something that, I mean, that, there you go. There's something. You don't really know who he is. I don't think he's a... Let's just drop that.
Leonard Skinner. A big shot.
Would River own a Labubu? Probably not, because she hates pop culture things.
Want to be a big shot.
She would be very counterculture.
Make him immortal.
she would probably like do one of those funny Labubu destruction videos where they throw it slow-mo into like an oscillating fan, and they like watch its face gets pummeled in. How's the stream consistency for everybody? Is it like bad?
Curb stomp the Labubu.
Because it's not like miserable.
La Shredder.
It's like better than it was before, but it's dipping at almost the exact same point. Oh, we're getting back into yellow. No, it's down to red again.
A little laggy.
A little laggy. I'm fuming right now.
It's okay. Just here and there.
Okay, we're gonna keep going.
She hates pop culture and the company's name is Pop Mart. Does that have a connection?
No.
Looks fine for a while, then the frame rate lowers significantly.
Oh, brother. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. Screw it, whatever. There's gotta be a solution somewhere. And figure it out.
Your computer is generating the land into the real world.
Yeah. Whenever I terraformed this bay over here, it ripped the the power grid out of the earth. So we got City Hall, we got the library, we got River, we got Naomi, we got the resort, the lighthouse. Let's save it real quick. Very good.
Need to Comper's record.
What we also need is like a little beach area.
Uh-oh.
These are just zones that I have in mind for scripts. There needs to be like a place where...
Uh-oh. Big effing.
Uh-oh.
We looking good. Would you want 67,670 Labubu assigned by the 6-7 Kingdom of Dubai Chocolate?
I don't know what any of that means. Did it have a big split? Or it would probably make more sense to have the beach like there. Or would it... I don't know.
Going to head out later, y'all, and take care.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
It's a made-up phrase from the internet.
Have a little beach there. I have a script where Naomi and River are on a beach. And that could take place over there. Oh, we were doing the pier before I got caught up in the internet mumbo jumbo.
Add a warning label for Australian jellyfish. Beaches are where a majority of waves would be crashing.
So that would pretty much make sense. I would assume. The beach also needs to be kind of close to the lighthouse is the thing as well. To make sense for the script I made. Keeping it very vague. We'll call this, we'll have a little sandwich. Oh, you know what other landmarks we could have is where Rodney and Dango live. Yeah, it's still pretty bad. the frames. I'm wondering if it wasn't the router, or if maybe our router is still bad. Gotta figure out what's going on. Because when I do an internet test, it's like coming up fine, I think. Like, there's no abnormalities, as far as I can tell. Unless I'm a complete moron, which is true. It's just true. So we'll say Luncheon Junction is...
Sharp rocks would be around the lighthouses, or is it not a hill-raised lighthouses?
What I imagine this lighthouse looks like...
Is there anything I can get you for Christmas? I want to be nice record.
What you can do for me for Christmas is like, comment, and subscribe. And share to your friends. Where does a player live? Well, that is probably undefined. Let me lay it out for you the way I imagine this lighthouse looks.
Do you have a separate modem?
It is... Well, you know what? I just had a brain blast. I might know what exactly the problem is. Or vaguely, at least. I can try something.
I've already done all that, bro. In a shed. AOL killed their dial-up plan this year.
Is that right? Maybe that explains why my internet is not doing quite so well. And this is kind of beachish here. And there's your water right there. It's sort of on a raised stone pathway, is what I imagine it looks like. So not too high up off the grounds, like a normal person would be like... You'd probably hurt if you fell from there, but it's not like terribly raised, I guess.
Can Mothman be the keeper of the lighthouse? Slightly smiling face.
There will be a lighthouse keeper of sorts.
Do you use Windows 10 or 11 as 10 is out of support?
I mean, I do use Windows 10. I don't think that would have anything to do with my internet. Alright, we got pretty big
Is your
icon for
refrigerator running?
him. I'm being honest, it's been rather slow lately, like my internet.
Hello. Tongue sticking out. Is
Hello?
mayo on Thanksgiving turkey a valid craving?
I don't know what to tell you there. I don't think mayo is very good. Man. Wouldn't it have just been nice if the internet just worked again? I have an idea, but it's going to require me to not stream right now. But it's at a tolerable level where we can just keep going. Just power through it. We'll say,
Blasphemy.
Rodney lives over there somewhere.
Is mayo an instrument?
Actually, that's a bit too
I love my
convenient.
cat so much. Revolving hearts, revolving hearts, revolving hearts, cat face, revolving hearts, revolving hearts, revolving hearts.
It's very nice.
What software are you using?
Check the description and you'll find everything you need to know. Currently, I'm using Paint Tools SAI. Any software that I'm using
No,
or
Jerson.
have used,
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
it's in the
At Simon Gingelim Paint Tools SAI.
it's in the description. The my face, what my face is controlled by, that's in the description. Anything that
Slightly
anybody
frowny
asks,
face.
I try to keep in the description. And if something
Adult
isn't in the
will,
description, let me know. And I can add it. Alright, we got that, we got that.
Neither is horseradish.
I guess we can have like a dango icon as well. What does dango look like again? Okay, that's what he looks like. He's kind of got like oblong. Are they together? No, they're not quite together. Separated ever so slightly by the nose. These are characters I don't draw quite enough, so I don't know them by heart yet.
Oh, fish paste. Have you tried Sonic Racing Cross Worlds game? Cause it's very fun and you should give it a try one of these days. Face blue smiling.
I have not, but thank you for the recommendation.
Hello everyone and hello at Record Breaker 301.
Hello.
Waving hand, waving hand. Thank you for being descriptive, Record. I'm glad you are one of those folks that don't gatekeep what software they are using.
I can't imagine why anyone would do that. It's not like you're gonna suck the skill out of my skin. You like the Paint Tools SAI isn't why I feel like I'm good at art, or I don't think Blender is why I'm good at art. These are just tools which amplify what I'm doing. It's not it's not the key to my success.
Yo.
Well, I mean, I'm still debating whether or not Rodney lives with Dango.
I'm glad to see you animating RN.
Well, thank you. I'm not quite animating, I'm just making a map. This is the map where the Popcorn Carne characters live. Bloom Pop, Popcorn Carne, what have you. I have not made the world map, if per se. So that is what I'm doing now. We got most of the important landmarks down. We got our main characters where they live, the library, the town hall, London Junction. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. We have like a wildlife sanctuary up here. We could fill in the gaps as things develop. This would also just be a good visual aid to find, like, if I come up with a script for like a thing or a certain place, I'd be like, oh, this can happen here, or that can happen here,
Make
or
him
here.
eat a sandwich.
Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? One was definitely shorter than the other. I want to say it was the green one, was like the stubby one. Yeah, that seems right to me. I think they have kind of small mouths like that, like something like that. Okay, that's from memory. Let's see how well I remembered it. Oh, I was off on the well, almost kind of.
I love the sort of relationship you have in game with the girl who gave the player the secret fungus giving plant or shroom, and the player.
Nice. Okay, hang on. I was really close. There were some things I had slightly off. The colors were almost spot on as well. Almost. One was a cat and one was a rabbit. I knew one of them had kind of like long ears like that. I kind of got the features mixed up.
Can the fungus be a pet?
Can the fungus be a pet?
I think the person that requested this has left the chat BTW.
Yeah. I figured. I just did it for my own satisfaction. Alright, well that's fun. We're still dropping mad frames. Not like an egregious amount though. It's not like last time where it was just like a sheer drop, like a cliff drop into nothingness. But seeing as it's still kind of shit, we won't go for too much longer, but we can keep on going. this is a nice little aside, getting that map figured out for the most part. There might be some things subject to change, but that seems like a good starting point. Let's give it lighthouse. Should I save this? Let's keep this as just sort of a... Hang on. Might be a good visual aid for later. Yo, Pim, you like Super Monkey Ball? There we go, so that's saved in that file now. Okay, map of Humpston is, we'll call a light check. Let's give it a yellow check mark. Like an orangish yellow check mark as sort of a kinda done. All right. Character layout template. This is something that's been haunting me, and I want to have it be very mixed media-like and interesting to look at. And it would need to be.
What inspired you to make a Bloom 2002 web series? And honestly, outside of no voice acting, it's a good show, and honestly I wouldn't mind if you series was greenlit with Glitch Productions. Good vibes.
Hey, well thank you. Well, speaking of voice acting, I do have planned some fully voice-acted shorts for Instagram and YouTube in that sort of a short form vibe. I will need to put out a casting call for a river. We're gonna need a river. And I have some people that have actually approached me asking if they can voice River. So that's pretty cool. But I will need to be doing a wider casting call for it fairly soon. And we'll see how those are received. And who knows? I might be rubbing shoulders with those Glitch Production guys. That's the kind of optimism I need to get me through life. Can you imagine? Bloom Pop merch spontaneously showing up in Hot Topic. Right next to Hell of a Boss. Oh god, what a nightmare. But like the good kind of nightmare. The kind of nightmare that makes me money. Lots of money. But thank you. I guess to answer your question of what inspired me to make Bloom Pop 2002. A combination of old video games I used to play, edutainment games, and I don't know. These are characters that I've had in the back of my head for a while, and I wanted to make a vehicle.
River plushie is a must-buy if it happens.
Hey, if we get there to that point, I'd love to make it happen. But we need like a decent amount. Makeshift, isn't it like? What's the minimum? Let me check. Because it's like it's not completely unrealistic at the point we're at, but minimum backing requirement for makeshift plush. It requires a minimum of 200 pre-orders.
Ollie may be interested in auditioning for River.
Oh, cool. I'd be down for that. Yeah, I have, what I need to do is put together a sort of, like a vibe video that just has a bunch of clips that I have written down, and then I'd animate them storyboard-like style, and then I would voice them the way I think River would voice them, and then I would send that to someone and have them record over the video of their version of them saying it. I think that would be alright. I think that's generally how you do it. Right? That makes the most sense. Kind of give a
Bloom
vibe.
Merch bootlegs on Redbubble.
Yeah.
The nightmare that's profitable.
The nightmare that's profitable, that's correct. How out of sync is am I? How far ahead am I? Or how behind am I? How does it work? I would be ahead of you. Probably like a minute. I'm curious. Yeah, so 200 people would need to back.
Stream delay is so bad, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I figured. I don't know if that is in response to me talking about it, or what. Yeah, frames have been steadily dropping. I wonder. Okay, whatever. Well, I guess at this point we can just go ahead with this. Or, I guess I could let you choose. Would you rather watch me draw this, or... Where is it at? Interior design blend? Is this gonna work if I just open it up? It'd be really cool if it did. Hey, alright, it did just work, kind of. Hang on. It's very big. Hang on. Or would you rather watch me do interior design on the inside of the shop? Either or, I'm cool with doing. This is an old version of the file, by the way. This, I keep pulling up the wrong version. Where's the right version? Is it in here? Where did I put it at? Transfer? No, it wouldn't be there. Well, seeing as I can't find the actual file, maybe it would be a good idea if I just drew. I'll keep that in the back burner and let you decide. Because it would only take me a minute to find the most up-to-date file. Let's just exit that out. For the time being. What this is missing is her right arm.
Bad.
Bad.
You just said out of sync.
Oh no. Oh, that's really out of sync. That's way out of sync. Oh my god. Huh. Yeah, that's gotta change. For real.
And the reason I say that you fit right at Glitch cause if they can hire a former Disney employee, A.K. Dana, then you can do the same thing, also just to give Disney the biggest middle finger.
I think the difference there is that I have no experience as an animation in the animation field professionally. I'm just a stupid guy.
I didn't know you still made content. I found you because of the Jack Stauber video, watched the Wonder Girl and Ham on Rye video and was sad that there wasn't any more content.
Yeah, there's more. I've made well, I'm always making something. It's just that it takes a lot of time for me to make things because I'm a bit of obsessive and I end up making them for too long because I want them to be good. But as I've discovered, that is not the ideal way to make content in this day and age. If you want to make money. But I appreciate that you appreciate my content. I'm trying to keep it the quality good, while also trying to get more than 2 videos out a year.
Good night and keep cooking your work, waving hand.
Thank you. So that would be that, and then her little hands would... Cute, very good. I think this arm just kind of needs to be coming out to here, like so, and even kind of coming out a bit further this way.
Does Naomi has monster trademark under her bed?
She has monsters on her bed. She is a big fan.
Like 3 minutes behind stream.
3 minutes? God damn. That checks out. That really sucks, because one of my favorite parts about the text-to-speech is being able to, like, very snappily interact with chat. So when there's that big of a delay, it kind of messes up that snappiness. But I do have a draw her don't say that. But I will draw her sleeping right now.
The sleepy slipper.
Yeah, I figured that would be what people would want.
Sleeper asterisk Jesus.
Well, that little arm just really fixed everything, didn't it? I suspect the delay will only get worse